Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Jamie Hughes News. My name as always is Jamie Hughes. And can you smell what The Rock is cooking? So in the weirdest bit of news you're going to see this week, and it's only Monday, a musical has been announced based around the mystique and the sheer wonder of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. The show is entitled The People's Rock, a musical, and it's been put together by the collaborative group Nevertheless She, and this is part of a festival called the Vault Festival down in London. Now the show sounds really interesting, it does sound really fun, and I really wish I could get to it. So the story of this musical is, it's 30 years into the future, we're in a dystopian future. I think the evil character that rules the world is called like Emperor Trumpus. I wonder who that's based on. And there's no TV, no internet, no radio, no nothing. And it all takes place around this girl who has this dream essentially about Jesus, and Jesus is The Rock. Now The Rock is a puppet in this show, which I think is amazing. It's just going to add to the comedy of it. But it sounds really interesting and it sounds really, really fun. And if you guys are in London or you're knocking about, then it is only on for a select amount of dates. It runs from the 24th to the 28th of January. It takes place in the Network Theatre, which is in Lambeth, and I believe it's not a million miles away from Waterloo Station, so it should be pretty easy to find, and tickets are about a tenner. But go and see it. I wish I could get down there. I wish I had the time off work. But yeah, what a really fun concept this is, and I think it'll be great, and it's great that a lot of people are talking about it. So yeah, I urge you guys, go and see The People's Rock, a musical, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. And next up, an announcement that could be bad news for Bad Robot. It looks like the title of their upcoming Cloverfield sequel has been leaked. So as you guys are aware, an upcoming Cloverfield sequel is coming. It has been known at the minute as the God Particle through all its production. And we were very close to this movie happening. We were very close to a teaser trailer. This movie had been pushed back, and its release date was now somewhere in the middle of April. And that usually means we get a teaser trailer for it like coming up very soon. And I did read somewhere that they were planning on putting the teaser trailer for Cloverfield 3 in the upcoming release of Natalie Portman's new film Annihilation. So we were literally like weeks away from finding out, and we still are weeks away from finding out what the title of this movie is going to be and how it's going to tie into the Cloverfield franchise. As I say, it's had the working title of the God Particle up until now, but it looks like that the name may have inadvertently been leaked by a technician, a guy that has worked on the film. His name is Ray Zhu. He worked for Moving Picture Company, and on his LinkedIn page, on his profile, he has updated his profile, and he said that he's recently been working on a movie called Cloverfield Station. So this has big implications, as it looks like what we kind of already know from the plot is that this movie is taking place in space. Obviously, the station now will be Cloverfield Station. If this kind of leak is true, it could all be a ploy. But as I said, this is kind of bad news for Bad Robot. They've tried to keep everything under wraps with these movies. That's the way they like to do it. They like to wait, as I say, until they release the teaser trailer to release kind of all the information about the movie. That's what's happened with the previous two Cloverfield movies. But they got off to a bad start already because people kind of worked out that the God Particle was something to do with Cloverfield, and now it looks like the name may have been leaked early. And I know it doesn't feel like huge news, but it could have really big implications going forward for the Cloverfield franchise and Bad Robot as a company. They kind of have to deal with this now. If it is a leak, as we all know, J.J. Abrams likes to kind of throw out kind of guerrilla marketing tactics. So is this maybe a ploy by J.J. Abrams? Who knows? Is this kind of all a work? Have we been worked into a shoot, brother? I'm not sure. But let me know what you think about the name reveal of Cloverfield 3. So as we know, it's going to be called Cloverfield Station. We know it's going to be set in space, so I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, are you excited for Cloverfield 3? Do you want to see another movie? I love Cloverfield, so I'm very excited about this. And let me know as well if you're going to go and see The Rock musical. If you live in London or you're out there visiting, let me know if you're going to go and check that out. As I say, it takes place in Lambeth in the Network Theatre from the 24th to the 28th of January. Tickets are a tenner and it looks awesome. So that is it for this episode of the Jamie Hughes News. If you did enjoy this video, then why not subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews. Want to give it a like, because it lets me know that you're enjoying these videos as well. And I will see you in the very next episode of the Jamie Hughes News. Ta-ra!